From there, Adam's like, hey man, I'm doing this thing called the Summit. I would love for you to come and speak on the topic. The topic was on online presence. That was 2 months ago. Literally, my presentation has changed completely from 2 months ago. Who can tell me why? AI. Holy crap, it's so fast moving, it's not even funny, right? And it might blow your mind away a little bit about some of the things I'm going to share. I really don't like that I can't hit that button. Okay, there it is. So today I'm going to be talking about these two things, SEO versus GEO, and I'm really going to focus on the GEO part. What does GEO stand for? Yeah? Generative engine optimization. You're in AI, say I'm in ChatGPT, Homeowners in ChatGPT or Gemini, they're typing a question and AI is generating an answer based on all the trust and reputation signals you have out there on the World Wide Web. Okay? So SEO isn't going away, but GEO is definitely finding a space. There's a marketing agency called Haibu. They're like the gold standard when it comes to like metrics on what marketing agency is good for contractors. They told me, I kid you not, 6 months ago, hey Steve, in 2028, 50% of the people are going to find you on AI search models, 50% of the people are going to find you regular, like on SEO, roofer near me. Well, doing my research yesterday, I'm going to show you a statistic that was 6 months ago. He said 2028, it's already here, and it's not even the end of 2026. 45% of the people are actually finding companies in your industry using an AI model. So this is the big percentage I was talking about. 45% of consumers are now using AI to find local services. 1 year ago, that number was 6%, only 6% of the people. And now it's already 45% of the people in 365 days. That is redonkulous. It's the fastest behavioral change ever recorded in search history. So that roofer near me is now becoming who's the best roofer in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. It's not whether customers are finding you or are using AI to find you, but whether AI can find you when customers are asking AI. Are you findable? What percentage do you think of local businesses, let's just take Bethlehem, what percentage of local businesses are found on ChatGPT or Perplexity or Gemini? Okay? Let's check it out. I think I have it here. So it's 1.2% of businesses are being found on ChatGPT and AI models. Less than 2%. Okay, here's a stat. It's probably up here somewhere. Think about your number. Think about your Google reviews. Do you have under a 4.0? If you have under a 4.0 average of Google reviews, AI is not even going to look at you. You will not be cited by AI. So that's how important reviews have become. 4.0 and above, you're good. AI likes that. 3.9, sorry, you won't ever come up on a search for AI. Okay, so, sorry, I'm not really talking a lot about EOS. How to get recommended by AI. So right now, these are the things I'm going to take a deeper dive into. So your Google business profile is super important. Updating it. Think about what I just said. Think about Gemini, right? Google. You got AI mode, which is Google, and you got AI overview, which is Google. Google right now is becoming king, right? So right now, your Google business profile is super duper important. Consistently having your name, address, and phone number correct across the web pages that you're on. Okay? A website that AI can actually read. Some websites are still outdated. They're using like JavaScript. AI doesn't read that. Keep reviews above a 4.0. I talked about that. And fresh content's huge. Reviews, written like commercial companies writing like a history of the property that you just did some cool stuff on, right? Like having written stuff, photos of the stuff that you're installing and repairing. All that's important. And I'm going to get to something really freaky in the very last thing, which is agentic, like booking and stuff like that. So your Google business profile is super important. Your photos, that photo section, you should add about 10 photos a month at least. I have it on my calendar. My Google Calendar, it says update my Google business profile. And I go into my camera roll. I guarantee you there's going to be a picture of Jim on my next month. Jim's going to be there preaching to the EOS gods or to all of you. Okay? He will probably be on my GBP. Trust and reputation signals, write those two words down. That's what this whole world's about in your industry right now, in our industry. If you can prove that you're trustworthy and you have a great reputation, people are going to love you. When I mean people, I mean robots that are searching all the data on the freaking World Wide Web. We're all going to hell very soon, I know. Okay? This is it. This is literally the easiest thing and also like the most important thing I learned in my 20 hours, 30 hours of research. Your name and address and phone number need to be consistent across all parts of the World Wide Web. My company name is actually Project Map It LLC, but my Google business profile says Project Map It, so I make sure that Project Map It is the only thing that's showing on all those. So obviously your Google Maps is the same in your Google business profile. Most people have that. If you don't, you should certainly have a Google business profile. If you don't have a GBP right now, you need to get one. Okay, but then there's Bing, and I felt like a jerk because I used to always make fun of Bing, and I'm like, now I'm the first one. I'm like, hey, I need to claim my Bing address. It's pending. I got 7 days. Apple Maps, I tried to change that the other day. I don't know. I spent about 10 minutes. It was frustrating, so I stopped. I'll get back to it on Monday. Okay, so tracking numbers are for like, ads. If I have meta ads going out, Facebook ads, things like that, I want to have a tracking number so I know how many people are calling me from those different sources, those ad sources, right? And that's okay to have tracking numbers for that. But when it comes to your Google business profile, it's important to have your real phone number. And your website, it's important to have your website, there's two parts of a website. There's the front-facing part of your website, what everybody in the world sees, and that can be a tracking number. But on your website, on the back end, the code part of your website, that code should have your real phone number, because that's what AI is searching. City pages are probably important, right? Like this is us in Bethlehem, this is us in Stroudsburg, vice versa, all that stuff. Deep service pages means parent-child, so roofing or custom home building or commercial, and then you dive down into like different types of commercial roofing or property types and stuff like that. And then let's see, since I'm going down, okay, I'm glad we got to this one. YouTube, it's an astonishing thing that you all need to really start thinking about. Right? AI Mode, Gemini, all the Google AI engines, AI Overview, they are looking like they are putting tons of relevance on YouTube videos. Long form, 5 to 10 minutes beats out short form videos all the time. So creating a video 5 to 10 minutes long. 40%, I love that stat because this is me, 40% of all of AI cited YouTube videos have under 1,000 views. So you don't need a lot of views. You don't need to be an influencer. That's why I jokingly said I'm definitely not an influencer, which is truth. Okay? But if you're putting 5 to 10 minute videos up there at minimum once a month, that's not a lot, right? I bet you, like, when I first saw YouTube videos, I'm like, crap, I got to do like 5 a week. There's no way. Once a month, twice a month. Start there. It takes about 4 to 6 months for that information to start getting ingested. So don't think it's going to solve all your world problems in your company like overnight. But you don't need to be famous. You just need to be helpful and findable, okay? And I think there's more, but that's all about reviews. I do like this. And then I have 1 minute? 2 minutes. So this is the weird crap that I was talking about earlier. This is the agentic stuff that's going on, agentic AI. So this is what's happening now. And this is true. You can Google it. You can Gemini it. It'll tell you the truth, okay? A homeowner is going to be able to go into ChatGPT and say, or not ChatGPT, only Gemini, only Google things right now, but ChatGPT is not far behind. So all of this is going to happen soon. But in Gemini, I can go in there, a homeowner, and say, hey, I want a new roof in Stroudsburg, Virginia, or Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. That's where I live. I need a reputable company. Help me find one. And someone's going to say, and Gemini is going to come back and say, do you need siding too? Yeah, I need siding and 2 skylights. Okay, let me do some research. Hey, do you want me to call you back in 30 minutes or send you an email or a text? I'll do the research for you. Gemini is saying this to the homeowner. I want you to text me. Cool, what's your phone number? 555-555-555-555. I don't know, that was really bad. You put in your phone number, right? Google comes back to the person and says, hey, I'll text you in 30 minutes. And then in that 30-minute time frame, Google robots are calling companies that they would recommend. Your company is going to get a phone call, and if it goes straight to an answering machine, you just lost out on a potential lead. Okay?